Hey guys, Tommy here. In this video, I'm doing a Bitcoin price analysis. And I actually made a video on this projecting the future price of Bitcoin. I feel like it was like 2 years ago. It's been a while. But I know some of you guys haven't seen this. I gained a lot of new viewers since. So I want to show this to you guys. It's pretty cool. It's my favorite projection of the Bitcoin and more so the cryptocurrency space kind of valuation and price projections in the future. So without further ado, here's the chart here. This is by a user named Tralalalo on the Bitcoin Talk forums. And again, it's my favorite kind of expression of the Bitcoin price growth trend. This shows it to you pretty well. You can kind of see how Bitcoin's done in the past and where we're at. So one thing to note here, so this is a linear regression line, something used in statistics, and I really love using a statistical approach for this. This is a pretty strong correlation here. This 8, 9 that you can see here for the correlation, the R squared, means it's a strong correlation. Very strong correlation, actually. The maximum is 1 in this scale. If you guys are familiar with statistics and whatnot, a low correlation would be like 0.3 or something like that, or 0.5 even. So that's something to note here. This is a strong correlation, a good expression of this data. And then another really interesting thing to note here is the spread. So if you look here, we're still pretty well undervalued. This red line here shows you where kind of the trend line for Bitcoin's growth. And again, I will mention too, I see it as the growth of cryptocurrency as a whole, especially thinking long term. So just know that I kind of see it more as the market cap of cryptocurrency. That being said, we are still undervalued. So again, looking at the spread here, it's really interesting to note, even in mid 2015, which is right when Bitcoin was still around $200, we're still near that spread. So when we're hitting $200 or so, compared to the $1,100 we're at now, we still have the same kind of spread. We're still that far below the trend line. So that's just something really interesting to know for a lot of people who haven't been in the cryptocurrency space for a long time. We've seen some good gains in the past year and a half or so, going from $200 to where we're at now. But even this increase we've had is actually just really typical for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. It's really funny to say, but once again, we haven't seen an enormous bubble since November 2013, which you can see here on the spread. That is where we were well overvalued. And then of course we corrected. So this is a good frame and, kind of projections. He actually has another little interesting thing here, today's theoretical value, which would put Bitcoin price at around almost $2,300. So on that note, I would say we are still actually undervalued too. And keep in mind some other factors I've discussed in previous videos, such as that Bitcoin's user base is about 10 times larger than it was 3 years ago. And so that's another thing. Again, we haven't had a bubble in this time frame either. So all these new users, and we haven't experienced a bubble yet. So yeah, I just want to share that with you guys. Again, I see some like crazy projections, like $100,000 Bitcoin and stuff like that. I don't think that's going to happen. Definitely not anytime soon. But we should see we definitely have some room for big gains. We can go into a bubble here, and I'd say the higher end of that would be around 10,000 or so. If we go into a bubble, that's what it would peak at before it corrects down, and it can correct in numerous ways from that. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents here. Hopefully, it's a good refresher, fills you guys in if you're not familiar with it. But yeah, I just want to share this with you guys. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want me to do. I have a lot of videos in mind, but I'd like to give you guys what you guys like. So you let me know. I wish you guys the best. Have a good one. See you on the next one.